this is so stupid. For the last 3 weeks, this commercial came on and then paused, and it's just been radio silent for 3 whole weeks. You know what? I'm not even gonna watch TV anymore. It's just the same stupid commercial. But I found this DVD, and it has a couple scratches in it. Hopefully, it still works fine. I'm gonna put it in now.
Oh, buried. Welcome to the podcast.
No!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Buried Podcast. This is a show where we go out into the internet jungle and bring back hidden gems of lore to the public seeing eye. As always, I'm Declan Grogan, and with me is Dylan Ward.
I'm here too.
Jimmy Brown.
I'm here too.
And Liam, man.
I'm here too. I feel like I always fuck that bit up.
You've had
We
your good ones.
usually lead you in really well, where there's at least one on the nose obvious one, and it's never what you go with. It's always like, and I'm naked, or like.
I'm naked.
See, the thing is, it's like we both. I think the thing is, I think all of us see an obvious joke. Is that, but for whatever reason, I just see a completely like the joke that's obvious to me is just not the one. You're like, oh yeah, 1 rat, 2 rat, and I'm like, oh, rat smasher, and you're like, what?
Oh, Rat City. You know, the classic 80s
Rat
movie,
City.
Rat City.
New Rat City.
Rat City. All right, I think
City.
Well,
for once,
what do you think?
For once in our lives, we have something that we got to talk about in the intro right now, and that's
oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
Jimmy's list.
We have statistics.
The list. All right, so I sat down
Statistics
and in the early buried, we never had, an actual thing where we said what all the topics were and then we voted on it. We usually just said, "Oh, I vote for Jimmy's topic or Declan's or whatever." And so I went back to all the buried podcast stuff and I wrote down all the winners and all the things that we've done because I thought it would be good to have. Here, let me see if I can pull it up and send you guys.
But if it's not me, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, if I didn't win, let's skip this bit.
Let's skip this.
It took
editor's
me
note.
like
I don't know the results.
5
I'm gonna
hours.
preemptively say, Liam, cover your ears.
Yeah. All right. It is actually in the buried Google Drive, but I'll send the link anyway. Just in
Oh,
case.
That's just
wait.
because there's
I don't
been
want
a
to click the link. I want you to walk us through it.
Yeah.
Oh,
could-
like
Maybe
every
that's a
one
lot
of
of
them.
work. Yeah.
You
I
did
don't
the
need-
work. We want to give you credit.
Yeah, put me in the shoes of the readers.
Yeah,
I wanna
Jimmy.
I want to be a lens for
shit.
the audience.
Jimmy, do more work for this podcast.
Yeah, Jimmy. Put in some. Pull your fair share, Jimmy.
Get it together, Jimmy.
All right.
Get it. Yes, Jimmy. Get it together.
Jimmy, come on.
Uh,
The audience is waiting.
I don't think that it would work very well. In all honesty, if I were
Okay.
to only do that.
All right. I'm gonna follow your lead. The data's boring. Let's look at it. Let's look. Everyone look at it.
Yeah,
Whoa,
if I
this
was
is
just
This is a really good Excel spreadsheet.
It's a beautiful one. I'm actually going to, and the reason I'm not gonna just run it through is because I'm gonna put it on the, or I mean Vespucci is gonna put it on the YouTube, so you're gonna be able to look at it at the same time. Oh, buried podcast readers.
Okay, so
but
this
as
is
you
one
can
by
see,
Really detailed, Jimmy.
This is
the
holy
number
shit.
one scorer. The number one scorer is Declan with 12
Nice.
buried wins.
I won by a lot.
Yeah. Number 2 is actually Dylan with 7 buried wins.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, right. And then number 3, right behind you, is me with 6, and then Liam with 5.
Bloody
are-
knew it.
What are
Yeah.
Liam's 5 wins? I want to go through his 5 wins. We
So
pick his winner.
my first win was episode. I think my first one is episode 9.
Yep,
So
that's it.
my first win was George Rockall Schmidt, that like weird YouTube movie reviewer.
Mm-hmm.
And
Remember that?
and then my next berry topic that won was Crispin Glover.
I was just not. This is a celebrity.
But then I did win again in back-to-back with Sonic
Immediately
for Real
after,
Justice.
yeah.
I won, and then with Psychic High I won, and then r/A852. I don't know what that is. I don't
It
remember.
was
what
the
that was.
ARG. The
Oh,
subreddit
yeah.
ARG.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, if
And
I'm
then
being
the most-
honest. Oh yeah, keep going.
Well, then the last one is Ashtar Sharon.
Oh, I remember Ashtar Sharon.
That was
Yeah.
very recent. That was like
That was like
2
the last
episodes
episode,
ago. Yeah.
or 2
I
episodes
think
ago.
out of those 5, probably my favorite one. Wait a minute, Liam, you have 6 wins here.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
There are 6.
Did I count
wins
it up
on
wrong?
you.
1,
Oh
2,
yeah.
Yeah, there's 6.
Oh yeah. Look
Oh,
at that. We're
I'm
tied.
You're tied with Jimmy.
Let's go.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, curious how the data favors the data creator.
Wait,
Interesting.
Oh,
That's
wow.
an interesting little
24. What's 24 plus? What's 24 plus 7?
It's 31.
So one of the numbers is off as well because there's 32 episodes here, but the number at the top.
No,
is
because
31.
Stormfan won episode 14
Yeah.
with
Storm
Cactus.
Family. Yeah.
That was
there-
the
Oh,
one
yeah.
time that Stormy Glasons.
Forgot about that.
Oh, also one thing that we have to say
sorry,
more here. I
Cloud
completely
is
forgot. We have to
Stormy
mention
Glasons.
we now have 2 fans. We now have a second.
Yeah.
Our
He's been-
listener Claymore.
Yes, he's been here for a long time, but we have not said his name out loud. I don't believe yet, but much appreciated Claymore for the viewership.
Yeah.
Um,
I can't, okay, I'm looking at this. How did I not win with Poultrygeist?
Poltergeist sucked.
sucked.
All right, for the listeners at home, I don't know if you remember this, but he did this. Liam did an awful topic about this terrible horror movie that was just grotesque and like disgusting and completely tasteless, called Poltergeist. And later we watched it as friends, and it was the most like the worst thing
Vile.
I've ever seen.
It was
like,
vile.
All right.
I wanted to throw up like so many
When it-
times when watching it.
if we're talking about episode 3 upsets, I'll point out that Declan won with a subreddit about Redditors putting their nuts in the corner of photos,
Nuts
and
skates.
I lost with a guy who is publicly documenting his efforts to make an underwater hamster habitat.
I remember that one
Poltergeist was
way
not the
better
one who
than-
deserves it.
Jimmy,
I do remember
out of
that one.
your 6 wins, half of them were in the first 8 episodes. You were like pulling
That's
out
true,
big
yeah.
ones early on.
Dude, they're looking at my topics from the beginning. It's like, dude, if I save these for now, I would be winning left and right.
I know.
100%.
We've just grown so much in how we can actually tell topics.
I can't believe that I brought up the Myers-Briggs personality test. That's not buried at all. That's like a very well-founded, like, psychological study. Like, that's not.
I gotta say, I'm very surprised. Episode 18, I was surprised that that Mr. Yeasty lost, considering how often I think about Mr. Yeasty.
Yeasty was so good.
Like, I remember being very proud of Bigger Luke Theory, but Mr. Yeasty just
yeah.
pops up in my head all the time.
What episode was that?
This is episode 18.
Jeez, that's right.
Because,
Mr.
like,
Yeast is
yeah.
a big one.
I think that was like one of. If I remember correctly, that was one of our like COVID episodes.
Yeah, we were all together for that one because we called Grandma Party Hotline together.
Yeah, it was that.
Oh,
or we might
yeah.
have done it the next time.
We left a message for them.
Nikocado avocado. I can't believe, that's like not a berry topic. Oh man, I have some weird ones. Again, like that one. There's one. Yeah, I feel like there are 2 of my episodes. I just do like famous people. Like there's right. I do the Crispin Glover one, and then there's one where I just do like Harlan Ellison, who's just like a writer.
He's just a big writer. Oh my gosh, this is cool to see all these back again.
Yeah, I
yeah.
really wanted to, because I mean, it's so great looking back on all these. You know, and I
I
also
think has anyone gotten a? Yeah, Dylan I think has the longest winning streak of 3 episodes, 11 to 13.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Ooh. I did.
look at that.
Oh yeah, Peanut, Dick Painter. That was one of my favorite ones. Where in real time you were all drawing on your screens, and then it started shifting right in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Solid
remember
topic.
that.
What is
was
knock Eric YouTube / personal story stealing big
Dude,
goldfish?
no, that was the one. That was the one where Dylan stole like the fucking
He
goldfish.
stole a
container.
goldfish from a grocery store for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Indeed, this
literally.
is a
It's
classic
in my
one.
room right now. It is a major part of the. Doesn't this
Yeah, every time I go to
structural
your place,
integrity
yeah.
of my room? But it's like
It's a load bearing.
looking
It's
at
load
me.
bearing.
Of load-bearing goldfish. Yeah. That's cool.
This is really cool to see. I mean, and now all we can wonder is what's the future gonna hold for us?
What's the
is
future?
ooh,
I will say,
oh.
I would encourage everybody to not let the results of this buried record thing influence their votes.
Yeah, I'm never
has to
voting for
remain
Declan
a-
I'm
again.
literally never voting for
No one's
Declan
ever
again.
voting for me ever again. I'm gonna lose all my credit, my ass credit. You guys
God,
are
I'm
all
just-
really
I'm just-
close. I mean, that's the one thing.
Yeah, I'm just glad that the anti-Liam bias has finally come to light. That I have physical evidence of the anti-Liam propaganda.
What? That's not
that
real.
permeates.
That
Yeah.
never happened.
Nestle
Yeah.
doesn't sponsor this podcast and tell us to silence you.
No.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Nestle like decided to sponsor our show? Like if we have we have no one that listens to this, and they're just like, no, we're gonna feed money so that this one guy stops talking about us.
Dude, Claymore is a Nestle fucking spy. I
He's a
know
Nestle
it.
spy.
Yeah, Nestle gives us like $50,000 in hush money.
Hush money is such a great word. Keep quiet.
Quiet,
Money.
you.
Good pigs
Quiet,
don't
boy.
squeal.
Suck on this jar of Nesquik, boy.
Boy, you don't know the Nesquik that you spill, boy.
Boy.
All right, so now that we've gotten a little bit of reminiscing done, I don't want to, hog up
Yeah,
the whole
let's-
podcast with,
Let's not dwell.
because I'm sure we're much more interested in this than anybody who would be listening to this.
Are you kidding me? They're listening to our show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
they-
it. It's
they
like if
wanna
you're
know all
if you're listening at this point, you have to be invested.
You got to be like, I wonder who's been winning this entire time.
And now you have the answer. It's everybody's
Now you know.
around in the same thing, but Declan, who is about twice as much as everybody else.
Now,
God,
now,
now
Jimmy,
the
Jimmy, you poured through each of these topics. Is there one that stood out above all the rest?
That's a good question. And you know what? I wonder if we would all be able to. You know what? Maybe it would be a separate episode where we'd throrow
We
up
could
a
do
buried
all right.
tournament.
Honestly,
like a
let's do an
tournament.
episode where we each go through this list and we pick our favorite and we all bring them to the table. We have to make a case for why
Oh,
this is
alright.
the best one.
Can we not pick our own? We can pick others too.
I think we could pick others.
I would say we could pick others. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll work out the mechanics of it later. Let's get into some
Yeah.
topics.
We'll get into
Yeah.
some
Let's get
topics
into some
right
topics. Yeah.
now. All right.
Who wants to go first?
I don't go first, like ever.
Okay.
Then get
Yeah.
Then do it,
Take the floor.
boy.
Do it, wiener boy.
Boy.
Do it,
Child.
Child,
All right,
boy,
so-
take this Nescafe.
I want. Stop this.
Boy, take this. Boy, quick. Take this Keurig coffee cup and
Take
make
this
me a
Keurig coffee
big
cup, drink
Drink it.
Take this Nestle Crunch
Yes,
bar. Eat
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, please, sir. Please.
It's so bitter.
But only for a shilling.
What's your topic, Dylan?
So I wanted to say, I think I mentioned in person that I have one of my best topics yet. And this isn't me parodying the animation that just came out. But I actually found what I think to be my best topic yet. And I'm not doing it this week. I'm going to do it next week. Because
What?
every time
Bro.
I dig into it a little bit deeper, there are so many levels to this that are just fascinating. So I promise next week I'm gonna come with something written. I'm gonna take notes because I
you-
get lost in the website.
Can you
So
imagine
what's-
if
so what's
one
this
of us?
episode?
Can you imagine if one of us three does it this episode by accident?
I'd be
Oh,
bummed
wow.
out. I'd be bummed
Oh.
out, but I would understand because I've been on there for like an hour and I haven't scratched the top of it. Like it's
Okay.
pretty fucking nutty.
What's
am
today's?
genuinely
You've hyped
Yes.
out the readers up for next week. But what tasty treat are you bringing to us today?
So, gentlemen of the
my-
podcast, please go to this website once I say it, and I want you to type in a sentence. Start
Okay.
thinking of it now, and make it as detailed or unique as possible. Like, for instance, one example of a sentence that I typed in was Uncle Roy gives a gift. Okay, so once we get there, as soon as the
What a slow
website rolls
guy.
up, I want you to put it through because it's going to take a minute to actually make yours. So
Okay,
the website is neuralblender.com.
Oh, I think I've heard of these. Yeah.
And then once you're in there, as fast as possible, type in a very specific sentence. And
La la la. Here's how I'm typing in the sentence. DDT, so there's no silence.
All right. I said
La, la, la.
I wish I had never got my driver's license.
That's perfect. Yeah, like
Mine
that.
is
No. Well, I would say wait for 1 second to say them though.
Okay.
So basically, Neural Blender is a website where a computer
generates an image using the words that you put in. And it can be very simple, like, for instance, I'm texting you guys a picture now. I typed in just one pickle, and this was the image that the website made for me. Which is very disappointing because, for starters, there's 3 pickles. And I specifically said that I wanted just one pickle.
Man, this website sucks.
Oh, what the hell?
Man, fuck this AI. This AI is broken, dude.
Yeah,
It's broken.
for
It doesn't
real.
even listen to me.
How
Fucking
long do these
robot.
typically take? Because mine is still loading.
It takes a
Mine is
it
also
takes a
still
little
loading.
bit. I think like 5
It takes
minutes.
40. It takes 40 minutes.
Well, so
We'll come. This is actually the topic for next week. It takes a week for these things to generate. He just wanted to tell us right now.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna send some more pictures because I
Yeah,
literally
go for it.
spent like a couple days on here sending one in, and then you can actually, if you do it on your phone, you can close out of the web page and then reboot it again, and it will still
Oh,
be
Uncle
making
Roy
it.
gives a gift is terrifying.
I typed in Uncle Roy gives a gift, and it looks like there's a present, and then a hand being extended, and like a shoulder to head shot of Uncle Roy sitting in the palm of the hand is staring into the camera, and let me see, I got more of these, and then I was like, oh, you know what? If I'm gonna bring this up as a topic, let me put in the Buried podcast and see what it comes up with. Can someone
that's
tell me what this is an
great!
image of? What is
This
Uh,
is.
It looks like a bee is like half buried in a grave with like a microphone up at the top. Almost kind of looks like a brand, and there's like a little troll guy at the bottom left. I love
Oh, that's
this.
wait. That's Cotangle. That's like an actual photo of Cotangle.
Dude, that
Cotangle.
is.
He
I
never
didn't even
shows up in
recognize him.
images.
Yeah. He got
And
a
that's
haircut
why.
just now. I forgot that's what he used to look like.
He hates his picture tape being taken. That's why he loves podcasting.
We tried to take pictures of him, and I developed one. I'm like, guys, and I show them to you, and they didn't develop in the photo.
I remember when you said that.
Yeah, I was like, I was
said,
shaking the Polaroid. Remember, I was shaking the Polaroid, and I looked at it,
Yeah.
and it was like, Rutro guys, and I turned the picture to you guys.
Yeah,
then
I
I
and then
actually
turned
love
to
the Barry
stone.
podcast one.
yeah, and then I was like, huh, sigh.
We actually talk the most normal we ever do on the podcast. In real life,
this
we
is-
exasperated.
Wait, let's do it. Let's. I think it's time we show these people how we talk. In
How we
real life.
actually talk.
We're gonna
Let's-
drop
let's
the
show-
veil.
Okay. Huh, sigh. Oh man. If God, I don't know.
Come on,
Michael.
come on, sigh.
Sigh.
If only Rebecca would text me back.
If only Rebecca would kiss my little pinky ring. Sigh.
Guys.
Did you guys hear that? A woo?
I hated that bit.
Dylan, to shut it down.
I didn't participate.
Oh, yes, and there.
Is that for proper duty when the lawyers come and shut us down for that bit?
Jimmy's a conscientious objector.
No thank
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen of the jury, as you can see, my client Jimmy Brown clearly stated he wasn't a part of that bit during the episode.
Objection.
Yes?
Huh, sigh. Never mind. You wouldn't care anyway.
Get it?
The judge. Can you imagine the judge?
The judge is like, I'll allow it.
Oh, mine loaded.
My
Oh,
Yeah.
mine also just loaded.
Again,
Oh, wow.
let's go
All at
one
the
by
same
one.
time.
What did you type and what are you seeing?
Yeah, I'm gonna send mine in Discord.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
I
wow.
typed I wish I had never got my driver's license, and that's what popped up.
It looks like a little beetle man in the middle, a deconstructed car, and then papers, like legal documents behind it.
See, all right, I've seen ones that are like, really messed up, like, face generators like this. You type a sentence and it makes a face. But these, it seems to find like actual pictures and like cut them out and try and piece them into something.
Yeah. It's like it reminds me of those, like those images on the internet, those ones that are like, oh, this AI generated image is like you can't actually discern anything that's in the image. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with that in mind, it's really fun when it does bring something recognizable to the table. For example, after I found this website, I found a subreddit for it.
Oh my
and
God! Wait,
the-
Dylan, Liam, what was yours again?
So my
Looks like a YouTube react.
dude. Okay, it's so funny.
It looks like a monkey reacting to a baby on YouTube.
My sentence was, the baby boy has no friends. And so it is like, it looks like a little baby inside like a little like you know, like those baby tubes that the baby
A baby tube.
Baby tubes.
No, like the little like, you
perambulator.
know, like yeah, like the little round circles that you put babies in. I don't know why I can't
And
describe
they stand
like
up
a
and they
normal
can like
person.
scoot around.
Yeah.
It's one of those
It looks
little
like
play
a-
desks.
It's like a baby in one of those, like a blurry faced baby in one of those, in like just like this empty sea of carpet, and then in the bottom left corner, it looks like a dude with headphones, like a weird.
No, it looks like a
mouse.
monkey.
Looks
Looks
like a
like a
monkey.
Yeah, a
Monkey's,
weird
like,
like
doing a
monkey
reaction.
is like a Twitch streamer.
What's up, guys? Today we're reacting to this baby.
This one's mine, and it's actually super accurate to what I typed. So
Okay, let's see.
this is mine, and what I typed was the dog wanted nothing more to lick the juicy steak.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, it's got
yeah, and
peas
there's-
in the background too.
Yeah, there's like a big steak in the center. It's clearly juicy, and there is like a very blurred out dog by the bottom that's like looking.
For
at
Yeah.
for our readers curious, I think I'll probably get Vespucci to put these all back on the podcast, like so you can look at them at the same time if you're curious.
That'd be cool.
Really nice.
This you can tell the composition really conveys a sense of desire in this one.
Yeah, the dog. Also, the steak is like it looks like a steak. That's a steak, but there's something
Does
wrong
it?
about it.
Is that what a steak looks like?
it's
Is that
gotta,
for the
right?
readers? For the readers, Declan's like, oh yeah, this is a steak. It's like a red, bloody lump.
It looks
It
like
looks like
it-
cranberry sauce. Yeah.
It looks
It's a
like
pound
they-
of flesh.
The computer found 3 different steaks and then edited them all into the same.
Yeah. It looks like you ever see those pictures of readers at home? Do this right now in front of your family. Look up horse hoof without the hoof. It's like the
no.
inside of a horse hoof, and it looks just like that.
I would
think I'm
rather
gonna
not
do
see
that.
that.
Yeah, I would rather not. Don't do that, Dylan.
No, I'm not looking that up.
Readers at home, if you're listening to this, they can't hear me right now. They
Kill
can't
your
hear me,
mom.
but only you can. This is a one-on-one. Do it right now. Show your mom. Show your dad. Show your favorite uncle. Show your hot aunt.
Man, it's weird that we all just like sat in silence for a minute. Just then.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear anything
I just
for like
started
a minute.
laughing at myself.
Yeah, I just was so caught up in the picture. I mean, no one said anything.
Yeah,
Dylan,
no,
what was
not
yours?
me.
Dylan, did you do one or dude?
I didn't type.
Oh,
I've been sending ones into the group text to look at that I made in the past. A lot of them, again, they're either recognizable or like Liam said, it's like try and name one thing in this picture and you just can't because it's like a living room made of meat. Like there's just nothing to get out of it. But our best friend came up with a demonic image of a dog and then just like I don't even maybe a
An array
yearbook.
of pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, like an array of faces behind it. I don't understand, but the one that I love was what I found on the subreddit. It's the most upvoted of all time, and it's titled "The Glowing One," and it's like a ferret-looking thing, and it's just, it's just beautiful. I love looking at this image.
Wait. All right. What's the subreddit called?
r/neural blender. And this wasn't one of those ones where I found the subreddit first and then the website. I found the website and was like, man, I wonder if other people are sharing theirs. And
I wonder if there's a community for this.
none of them hold up to the glowing one. I'm gonna warn you.
I
now.
wonder if there is a place for me to be me.
Is there a place where everyone knows my name?
I'm sending one in the group chat
And-
now that I made for Declan, and then 2 of my favorite ones afterwards.
You made one for me.
I
for me?
I put in Ahoy Tyler for one of them. I just sent
That's
it
a
to the
horrific
Discord.
image for a
That's
Tyler.
like the Cat in the Hat is a mannequin in the sea. What is going on?
Like
That is-
I think he's
attached
holding
to
a
a
boat.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I typed in Whopperton, Michigan, and it came up with a map of Michigan and then like a burger ad in the top left. The other
is
one was
Whopperton.
I was trying to get as specific as possible, and I said a tiny little JFK goes to the mall, and it's a head floating through a mall. Like, it's pretty great. I also really like you can do abstract concepts and then get
Whopperton.
images made, and I put in the concept of time, and it is actually beautiful. Like it looks like a real art piece.
It looks like a Dali kind of thing.
That's
yeah.
what I was gonna say. It looks like a Salvador
realized,
Dali painting.
We can move on, but I do want to say that.
Thank God.
I just want to get one more thing. I have a work presentation next week on Monday in front of all my bosses. I could just make every image in my slide deck
Yes.
these images, like ones that were generated on Neural Blender.
Oh, that's
That'd
good.
be excellent.
And then you'd be fired instantly.
I'd be fired.
Why is that head floating through the mall?
You know, if I was fired, I could finally focus on the Buried podcast full time.
Well, you know, I think I'm finally ready to take this podcast full time.
We have
Mom
two
and Dad,
listeners. We're making
I'm
millions
moving
of
out.
dollars. I'm moving out. I'm moving
No!
west.
Where will you go? Where will you stay?
West to bring the Buried podcast to fruition. All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. We're about 30 minutes in.
Yeah,
so,
let's go.
God.
Let's get scooting
Oh,
on.
boy.
as
it.
much as I love this, and I'm definitely going to be doing this in the future, I think we should go to our next
Yeah.
topic.
Absolutely.
Well, Jimmy, would you like to take it over for us?
Oh, Declan, you read my lips. Let's go to
You also licked them.
You also kissed him.
So we're gonna go to a website. I'm gonna send the link in the Discord, but it also you can look up whiter than snow appliances. And
Whiter than
this
snow.
kind of a little bit continues our streak of shitty websites about religious nuts. It's about specifically a family of 2 people. You can tell by the.
God.
You can
That's
tell,
not a family. A family needs at least 4 people.
Oh,
Sponge Boy me Bob. A nuclear family is
family's
consistent
under
of
attack, SpongeBob.
We have to defend our American values,
quote-
Sponge Boy.
to quote this this website, which I do not like these people. The colors of the rainbow do not actually represent sodomites, SpongeBob, aka gays, which really means merry or happy. These are not great people. Really shitty website design. But what's weird about it is that it's only about washers, dryers, and stoves, but cloaked in this Christian / racist and homophobic rhetoric all over the place,
really.
with a million links to the different things that they do. For instance, the wife, because it's about a husband and a wife, is as a harpist. So if you go to the right, there's you can book a harpist. Specifically, they don't allow alcoholic beverage stuff for the things that they're booked at.
They don't
Never-
want anyone to troll or dox them, and he will confront the blasphemites.
Yeah.
Time to do a little trolling.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that they have like an arch rival named Bruce Gerenser, who's like an atheist guy who trolls them and like just messes with them. He has like atheism and vulgar writings. They have a YouTube channel as
just
well,
clicked on
still
it.
called
Oh,
Whiter Than Snow. You can guess what Whiter Than Snow is implying.
Yeah, right.
And each
right,
of the
right,
each
because
of
the dryers need to be really clean and white.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
yeah, that's
They
the
just
that's the
try things
idea.
well.
But the
Right,
the
right.
dude isn't
Yeah.
white. The dude in the YouTube channel isn't white.
I mean, he probably is. He just looks a little bit like Joe Exotic.
Oh.
I feel like I'm on this website. I have not seen a place to buy an appliance.
Right. Well, that's what I was
That's
going
the
to say, Jimmy. I'm looking at this. There's so much to see, but then one of the smallest images in the top left is like a warehouse with boxed up laundry machines, I think. I can't really tell. But there's nothing else on this website that indicates that they're selling appliances.
If
Yeah,
you click
yeah.
the washers, I guess it brings you to the appliances, but
It
nothing
does.
else did.
Oh wow. We should
are
buy a
expensive.
washer.
Guys, wait a minute. I think I'm finally ready to take the next step, and Barry needs to go buy a washer.
Yeah, we should send him an email. Be like, "Hi, I'm looking to buy your Kenmore dryer. I'm trying to start a family with me and my black gay husband."
We could just be like, we're a podcast of 4 men that are looking to buy a washer for
All
our
together.
collective family.
Because we all
for
just
our
like to
little-
rub our clothes together in the wash. It's kind of our thing.
It's
kind of our.
thing.
It's kind of what we're known for.
Yeah.
It's kind of our thing. And also destroying hecklers.
If you go if you scroll down a little bit, they kind of almost say the quiet part out loud. They start talking about how when you call us, you can speak to a real live European American instead.
boy.
You know,
Jeez.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
yeah, just not incredibly hidden, overt terribleness from these people, while still having a terrible website.
Pretty bold of them to have their phone number listed on this bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
Several times.
Yeah, do not, guys, for those of you listening at home, do not call the phone number 864-845-9872. Don't.
We do
it.
not condone
Don't
it.
do it.
We do not condone calling the phone number 8. Do not call that.
See, what's also funny about their YouTube channel is if you scroll, like, it's all like terrible stuff, like, oh, communism's back on the rise and like it's gonna kill everybody, or like go Trump, and like how to stop socialism, how to stop atheists and like Muslims and all that kind of shit. And then one of the videos is randomly Kitty introduced to laser beam, and it's just like
Well, they
Oh,
have
that's
to get viral
excellent.
somehow.
It also has less views than all of their other shit. That's kind of weird.
One of their hot takes that is very like present on their website is that they seem adamant about the King James version of the Bible. They have like pages about referencing different types of Bibles and how the King James Bible is the only true Bible. I don't understand if that's like a thing that is like a modern stance. I don't know.
Well, it was written by a man, Declan. Come on.
A European American.
it looks like the guy tried to do a thing where he would specially bleach his hair and try to advise people on it, like transform your hair into beachy hair in less than 5 minutes. That's another one.
I was gonna say,
they're really throwing a wide net.
no.
with some of these
So
videos.
I went to his channel and I sorted by most popular, and like over 50% of like the top like maybe 20 most popular are not political videos. They're just like videos of his Porsche or like his lawnmower, and then it's just like, and then, like at the very
with
bottom
great strand hair.
is like 74-hour rants of him being like, did the death walk of America.
Oh my gosh, they're so long.
Oh my god. One of the top videos is whiter than snow appliance owners give their daughter a washer and a dryer for her 30th birthday. Can you imagine that your
Great
parents own a washer and dryer store and they give you a washer and a dryer for your birthday?
That's like, okay, and also too the fact that they title their own video like, you know, they get that is exactly like comedian destroys heckler written by the guy who like is in the video.
Oh my gosh, this is a bizarre website.
Christ lovers destroy communism with the holy scripture.
It is like America's division a failure. Why is America dying and freedom's eroding? 4 Triton engines. Results of capping up a blown-up spare.
Yeah.
it's-
Then the only other thing I think I found was that the wife wrote a book about understanding the death of a loved one through like butterflies, like it's about like a child whose butterfly died or something. And you can buy that, I guess. It's $4. Don't support these people, but hey.
Oh, geez, kids, sorry about that butterfly dying. Here's a washer and dryer.
Yay!
All problems are solved.
Thank you, Heather Frederick Harpist.
Wait a minute, there's alcohol at this party. I'm out of here.
You crazy kids.
You crazy kids. All right, mine actually is pretty close to like it's also crazy website.
Yeah, I'll go last.
Yes.
Thanks for hey good you know, checking in with each other. Yeah, no, I'll go last. Yeah, no. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Liam,
no.
Liam.
Yeah, no.
Liam, would you like to go? Liam, would you like to go?
No, I would hate to go third. No. Let me go last.
Okay,
I insist.
I'm glad that you want to go last because I really do want to go right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
go right ahead.
All right, sure. I'm gonna go.
Whenever you're
Anytime
ready.
you're ready, go on.
Yeah,
whenever
absolutely.
you're
I'm
ready.
gonna go right now. So this
La
website.
la la, sigh.
Guys, I think Liam's trying to interrupt my topic. All right, so this is also a bad website, like you know, old style website. It's actually a great website. Go to lingscars.com.
Oh boy.
Lang,
Cars.
L-A-N-G.
Lings, Lings Cars. This is
Link
UK's
cars.
like cars. No, this is the UK's
Oh.
largest leasing car website. Or I that's what it claims. I'm not entirely sure.
There's no damn way.
That's not true.
I need you guys to meet Ling.
Where is Ling?
It's so important. Ling is just the best. As you can see, Ling is all over. She's all over her website. And she is the leader of the pack when it comes to selling rented cars or renting out cars. This website is just so populated with car deals and incredible flashing pictures that are moving way too quick. She's got a crazy attitude, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, her head is shaking back and forth, and she's saying, "You can trust me. I am Ling." All right,
Nice.
so
I trust her.
But
For what I
Declan,
could-
you missed the first page when you first get there. It's not just for car leasing for anyone.
Oh yeah, isn't it? What is it? Is it car leasing for adults? What is it? What is it again?
It in like glowing text it says car leasing for adults, not idiots.
That's right. She's very adamant about that. I think if you go on all these like little bars, I found that on the mobile version, I wanted us to do this. I can't find it on this one. There's a test you can take to figure out what car you want to take, like depending on like your
it's on the-
Zen.
You can do it on the if you go on the sidebar. If you go to fun stuff, you can go to car quiz.
Car quiz. No. Car quiz on this one is a quiz that she's claiming that if you can beat 2 parts of this quiz and then do a hangman, she will give you a free car.
Yeah, this quiz has 2
Oh,
parts,
wow.
12 questions, and then hangman. You must get the questions.
Yeah, but
Win a
and
car.
what I'm talking about is that there's somewhere I saw it on the mobile site. I don't know if it's on this one anymore. It was called "Get a Car Rent Using Your Zen," and she asks you 4 questions that are just like BuzzFeed questions, like pick the fruit out of these 4
I
that
see,
you
I
like,
see, I see.
and it just gives you a car. But what's really important is the About Ling page, because in this there's a whole thing where she was on the UK's version of Shark Tank, which is called Dragon's Den.
Oh, really?
And I guess she went on Dragon's Den with her car thing and just like started cussing out all the dragons, the investors, are doing something crazy. And 2 of them ended up like being like, "Yeah, all right, I'll buy it, dude. I'll give you like £25,000." And she told everyone, "No, I'm doing this on my own." She went on the show just to tell the guys like, "I don't want to take your money." And then years later, the network brought her back on for like a checkup. And in like 2010, she had sold 30 million pounds worth of cars.
Holy
What?
crap.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, maybe that claim at the beginning is right.
I know. She apparently is
Pure
extremely
charisma.
successful when it comes to like renting out cars. And like one of the investors for the show came on and was like pissed that he was like, "How much did my original investment get?" And she was like, "Your 25 would now be an extra 100,000 pounds. Like it would have just like quadrupled whatever your investment was."
That's nuts.
See, okay, so that was
Also,
one
I don't
thing
think
that
you've
I was-
touched on the fact that she's like openly socialist, right?
I didn't
Where
see
is
any of
this?
that. I didn't get to look at this website too long.
Yeah, you didn't. It's like
One-
all over the place. Like even in the thing that you sent, there's like a big thing of like communist China, like Mao.
No, that was so. Yeah, I saw.
Socialist.
If you go to,
If for Ling's mantra, it says socialist capitalist car ideology.
Socialist capitalist?
Yeah, I know, right? She's she's an
if you-
interesting character.
you can find some interesting things if you go to. There's a site that goes customers, and you click who is on my page, and I think it shows the live visitors or whatever. Theoretically, it says there's only one, so either you guys aren't on it or this website isn't right. But it's like this weird like Camp Ling, and it's like a picture like Mao Zedong and her next to it, and like barbed wire. It's like it's like this website is like a Chinese camp that you're in, because she literally says. She
This
says
part
what?
is
Where
so
she,
weird.
there are 1 live visitors online. As Camp Ling is run by a Chinese, not a bloody American, there is no torture, involuntary rendition, or holding without trial. Human Rights Act applies. It's like, What?
This is
Ling.
not. This is just completely left turn from what I thought this website was all about. The one
She starts
live
talking about like
visitor.
if you mess with her customers, that you'll be labeled a pig-headed capitalist roader and subject to substantial penalties.
She's made 30 million pounds off capitalist car company, right?
Yes, but she's a socialist capitalist, Declan.
Okay.
Didn't you read what she said?
I'm still stuck in Camp Ling. I don't
It's
know if
very
I can-
simple, Declan.
Yeah, I don't. You can't get out of Camp Ling.
I mean, once you're here, you can't leave. I don't like that the word fun stuff is surrounded by barbed wire in the Camp Ling one. The barbed wire gives a completely weird vibe to this. Everything else here, though, is just like, I mean, I'm a big fan of Ling. This is
Yeah.
like,
Ling's
She's
neat
hysterical.
enough.
I love Ling in all of her glory. And
Yeah, she
to
is
be a woman of
hysterical.
contradictions
Yeah.
is to be
See,
a good person.
One of the things that struck me in the beginning here was this like article here, like it says like right in the front, it says like leader of the pack, and it says like Ling Valentine is Britain's biggest individual seller of new cars, but Ling Valentine is in parentheses, like it's bracketed, like she put it in there herself. So I was like, is this like?
so you have no idea who they were talking about. She also has I love that one of her advertising things is just a large missile truck that she drives around that has Ling's cars on it.com. Like she just drives that around UK to
Yeah.
get people to visit her website.
Also, I'm clicking on the Tesla Model Y. That is a car with it's like a big truck with like a big red star on it and a missile on the back.
I know. She like has several tanks that she'll drive around to like publicity stunts, and it's super cool.
I love Ling. If there was anybody who I would actually want on the podcast,
Yes, it would absolutely.
Ling,
be
would be
Ling
Ling.
would be great on the podcast.
Ling seems like probably just one of the most fun times in the world, just off this website
Yeah.
in general. Like, I love that she's
100%.
she's like, my family's back in China, but if I go there, I don't swear in Chinese. Mama raised me as a good girl, but she swears like crazy in English, which is so funny to me. Like, it's just like, I don't know, she's just endlessly fascinating as like a really fun character to me.
incredibly so. Yeah.
And honestly,
Sorry.
this is like a well put together website. Like
I love it. It's secretly well put
goofy,
together.
but there's like a method to the goofy. Like, you know what I mean? Like even like
Yeah.
like on the front
agree.
page, it's like a picture of her riding a motorcycle in front of a billboard, and if you click play on the video, the video is like accurately wrapped around the billboard, and like
Yeah, look at
and like
that.
every time you go past a car, they like bounce up and down. It's like there's so many like little details. It's like this is like if she did this herself, like holy shit, fuck yeah, Ling.
Yeah,
Fuck
Ling.
yeah, Ling.
And also, there's like a really smartness to it. Like she's doing this, and it's almost like a really good ad campaign too for her own
Yeah.
company. You know, like there's something about this whole website that like makes me want
It's
to get a car from
unhinged.
Ling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to buy a car.
Guys, all right. I think today we're gonna get a washer and a car for the Berry podcast.
Guys, if we pool all of our remaining coconuts, I think we can buy a Tesla Model Y.
Well, I need to warn you, she doesn't sell cars.
You only get it for 3 years.
You rent it for 3 years. You rent it and you pay, it's 390 pounds. That's like $500 per month for
Yeah.
3 years.
That's
and
not
I'm,
bad.
I'm reading through this and I'm like, it's not bad. It would probably add up quickly. It would be a lot of money in the end. But then I'm going through here and there's not like a payment plan or anything like this. It's just a picture of a put-out cigarette and then an x-ray of lungs, and it says, quit smoking. Save the same cost as a new car. That's her payment plan, is just give up smoking, and you'll be able to afford one of Ling's
That's
vehicles.
right.
And then
There's
she
one-
links to the Afghan Hound website with anti-smoking.
And also
Yeah,
at the
with
bottom
Red
of
Man.
it, you know how like on cigarette boxes they add the new thing to the front? It's like a white box with black text saying smoking can kill, it's deadly, that kind of stuff. She has
Yeah.
4 unique ones on here that are cigarettes kill, much better to rent a car from Ling. Asking Ling stupid questions is very annoying. You could get hit by a bus tomorrow. And finally, most car dealers are inefficient and a bit stupid.
She's
great.
fair.
She's
She's
great.
fair. She's
I
like,
love
they're not
that,
all
yeah.
stupid. They're just a bit stupid.
They are inefficient though. So is life.
There's a live
Life is
staff. There's a
inefficient.
Life
live
is
staff and a
inefficient.
live
Yeah, there you
chat
go.
that I was trying to get on for ages because I wanted to talk to someone, but no one's on the staff page.
Yeah, we should contact Link. She strikes me as someone who would write back.
Yeah, she does. She really does. I think Ling would be a blast to have here. Anyways, that's my topic. Ling Scars. I mean, she's having
That
a
was
time.
great. I love Ling.
Good
I will think about everything that has happened.
Yes. Well, if it's okay with Declan, I think I'll go now.
Actually, I think we should just end the podcast right now.
Let's wrap it up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good to know that now that I have this data set of anti-Liam bias, all of your actions really kind of takes on a new light.
Liam. Nestle
What?
paid
What?
us money for us to cut you out of the episode, remember? They
Oh,
called
yeah?
us good little boys.
Oh yeah, well Nestle paid me more money to keep
To
talking.
tell?
Nestle paid you hush money. Nestle paid me scream money, yell money,
Yell money.
talk
Yell
money.
away. Yell away.
Yeah. So my topic is a website that I found, and it is a fascinating little adventure. I kind of was like looking around and I found it. It is it's called somethingnothing.net. I'll link it, but it's somethingnothing.net, and you might want to strap in because it opens up, and you're placed in front of a building.
wow,
And
what?
the door opens, and it's like this 3D render, so you can like use your mouse keys to move around.
yeah,
And when you
whoa.
go through the door, it starts like playing music for it's the song Something Nothing by the band Alpha Beta Fox. And once you walk through the door, you're treated to like this like virtual music video.
I
So
can't
it's
hear
like-
you anymore. It's so loud. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's loud. So I probably shouldn't do
wow.
it right. You probably
Jeez.
shouldn't do it right now.
Oh, wow.
Or if you do it, turn off the volume, because it's like a music video. It
Oh, this
keeps
is
going.
cool.
My favorite part, and as I was doing this earlier, and I was like trying to figure it out. It starts off, you walk in, and there's like a little bouncing ball, and it like
Yeah.
explodes a few times, and then you go into this little green room, and there are 6 like cuboid stick figures dancing in sync. And I was like, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, this is it. This
It's
is it.
buried.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. So basically what this is this band Alpha Beta Fox kind of put together this music video for one of their songs, Something/Nothing, and unfortunately, so you can click on their link. It's like in the bottom left corner, and I went to their page. Apparently, they don't exist anymore. In 2019, they posted "Rest in Peace, Alpha Beta Fox," which is an interesting way to make note of like that your band doesn't exist anymore. Like just like putting online like, oh yeah, we don't the band is going. Yeah, it's just like these. Oh no, fuck, not 2019, 2015. In 2015, they put out "Rip ABF." Thanks everyone for everything. X. And then they
I
disappeared.
think we gotta do that for the final episode of Buried. We don't inform anyone,
Yeah.
and then we just like on the community
Rip.
page, R.I.P. Buried.
R.I.P.
Goodbye.
Buried.
Riff.
Sorry, Cloudy and
Rip Buried.
Claymore.
You were
Bye.
great.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I played a little bit through the Alpha Beta Fox like little video, and it is so impressive. Like it's like on a browser, but it's like this 3D. Because it gets crazy. Because it's like there's one part where you're in outer space and there are spaceships flying by you, and the whole time you can like walk. It's like you're a first person like camera, and you can just walk around and
Oh
like,
yeah, I'm
do
loving
shit.
this.
It's so fun. It's like so fun to just like play around with. Because it's such an interesting concept for a music video. Like it's an interactive little music video, and again, I cannot stress how much I love the stick figure dancing men. They bring
I
me a
love
lot
them,
of
yeah.
a lot of joy.
They got
I-
moves, man. They got moves.
They got real moves.
I just walked to the edge of the map. Because I can't listen to it right now because it's just so loud and I don't know how to.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. yeah.
I just started walking around like the main area, and it's ginormous. Before you even go in
it's
that room,
huge.
this area is just like expansive.
Yeah.
They really had to like put a lot of like rendering. I don't even know. Like, there's just like a lot here.
No, and it gets again. I highly recommend doing it because it just keeps getting more and more elaborate. And like the whole time you can walk around. There's another spot where there's a solo little man dancing with a bunch of beats. But again, there's one part where you're in space and like space is flying past you, and then there's spaceships like roaring past you.
Yeah.
Now fuck. I'm like doing this now. I turned off the volume so I can't hear it. But it's like I'm in the desert and like the lyrics are flying by, and there's a hole where color. It's just like, it is insane. I recommend everyone after this, put on a pair of headphones, turn off your lights, put this browser in full screen mode, and play this through because it is insane. Because it's like it's a few minutes long, but there's like so many different environments, and you can just again, like it's so funny that like it doesn't guide you at all. There's no like rail to it. It's like you can just fuck around and walk to the edge of the map while the music video is playing if you want, which is funny as hell.
It's very funny.
There's something so like sad about this, that the fact that they made something so innovative and like incredible, and then no one caught wind of it.
No, that's it. I've never heard of this band before. Their goodbye message got like 45 likes, so this is not like a big thing. But yeah, you can tell like so much work went into this. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I'm playing this. I'm like kind of discovering this live. But there's one where I just got to this point where I don't know if it's the band or if it's like just old footage, but like you're placed into this room where it's like a box, and every wall is like footage of a band playing, and you can like walk around. It's like it's so impressive, the amount of work that went into this. And you can like adjust the video, dude. Yeah, this is super impressive. And
Okay.
what?
Well, no, I was just gonna say, when you were bringing this up, it reminded me of a different topic that we talked about way earlier in the podcast, where sort of
pull
same
up the
idea.
Excel.
Was sort of same idea. You walk around and then the image changes as you're there. I think it's ASCII-CKER. Where
Yeah, ASCII clicker, right?
Yeah, where the website is like text, but you can still move around fully, and everything's like 3D, just like very well-made websites. I couldn't find it, but then Jimmy made a list of all of them, so I was able to find it really easily, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
ASCII
bringing it
clicker was
back.
one of my topics. I don't think it won that time though. Let me see if who did.
I'll double check. For you.
Declan won with Zoom Quilt. Over
Fuck
ASCII
you.
clicker.
You're an asshole, Declan.
You guys are the ones that voted for the winner.
Man, I can't believe you.
I
fucking
can't believe
stuffed the
Declan
ballot
rigged the
box.
votes that everyone won. I can't believe Declan
Look, I
mind
think
melded
we-
us to make him win.
I want to revote.
Man.
I want to revote.
We're gonna revisit all these
these?
votes. After the recent news surrounding Declan, we decided to revisit
After
all
the
the
recent
votes.
controversies of Declan that have come out about Declan and his soup prediction.
We're recasting Declan.
Yeah, let's-
Recasting Declan, yeah. Claymore, you're
retcon
Declan
Dylan?
now.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
I think
Claymore.
How many episodes do you think we can edit together if we took out Declan's audio? How much workable footage do you think we'd have?
5
Like-
minutes.
No idea.
No.
I have to agree with Dylan.
But yeah, I would say this one goes out. Alpha Beta Fox, if you're
Yeah.
listening, you did a great
Yeah.
job. Rest in
They did.
peace. I hope you guys are going on to bigger and better things.
Yeah,
It's
I
kind of
hope
like
that
that new Radiohead thing, but like done a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like the next Radiohead, Alpha Beta Fox.
Yeah, honestly, Alpha Beta Fox, I doubt that you'll be listening to this as soon as we release it, unless Claymore is part of the band. Can you imagine?
God, what if
that'd be pretty
Claymore?
nice.
He's like, oh my god, I never thought I'd
Dude,
hear
Cloudy's
that name
Cloudy's
again.
the drummer. They're just like
Our
they
fans are just,
happen
they've
to-
always been trying to get us there. I think that I just feel like, my gosh, I hope you guys know just how much like this impacts just like 4 people by
Yeah,
accident.
it's ridiculously impressive. I like again, play through the whole when this is over, play through the whole thing. Listeners at home, play through the whole thing. Put on headphones, like, cause listen to the music too, cause the song's good.
Yeah.
It is like an experience, and it's such a I love that shit. I'm obsessed with like music videos that like do something really weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not just like a video. It's
It's
like
like
this
it's
is-
like OK Go, you know, like where they do
Yeah,
like
yeah,
something
yeah.
very innovative every single time. Like this is
Yeah,
just
yeah. This is really
Something
it's
else.
ahead of its time, and it fortunately is past its time already. So rest in peace, Alpha Beta Fox.
yeah, Alpha Beta Fox,
Amen.
rest in peace.
All right, we ready to do some voting?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we can
I think
so that I
so.
can watch this music video.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
And I can
All right,
I can
let's-
add it onto the Google Sheets.
Oh wait,
As we do it.
say everyone review our topics.
Yeah.
I started off with neuralblunder.com.
I did. Oh shoot! What was the name of it?
White
Yeah,
Snow White.
yeah. White as snow
Snowwhite.com.
appliances.
Snowwhite.com.
Snowwhite.com.
And their little like internet, ideas.
I was lingscars.com. Good old Ling.
Good old Lang. And I, of
Lovely.
course, was Alpha Beta Fox and something nothing.
All right, I'm typing in what I want. Let me know when it's time to go.
Wait, okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, send.
Declan
Fuck.
wins.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Fuck this, man.
I did not vote for Declan. I
You
specified.
voted for Ling. I understand, Dylan, but that still is my topic, baby.
God
Ouchie.
damn
Like,
it.
this was a really
He
good
pulls
one.
it off again.
I like how I'm saying God damn it like I didn't vote for Declan.
Yeah, you also. Yeah, I voted for Liam. Jimmy voted for Dylan, and then Liam and Dylan voted for me.
Yeah, I think I share Dylan's sentiment where I'm not voting for you, Declan. I'm voting for Ling.
Hey,
Ling
hey!
won
Remember
this
when we
episode.
were like
Ling won
us
this
reviewing
episode.
who won? Is it gonna affect the voting later on?
It didn't.
It didn't. Honestly, I'd agree with you guys because I did not do justice to Ling in terms of like how great that website is.
Yeah, you really didn't.
No, I didn't.
You really fucked it up, Declan.
I'm gonna talk to Nestle about removing Liam from the podcast.
No. I hope that doesn't have ramifications for next episode. Next time on Buried.
Next, will Liam and Declan settle their differences? Did Jimmy ever beat that bird he wanted?
Will Dylan's topic live up to expectations? Find out.
Next time on Total Buried Podcast.
Nice.
All right. Thank you guys. We have an email. It's buriedpodcast@gmail.com. Send us topics. Send us anything at all. Claymore, email us. Cloudy, you always do. We love you, Cloudy. And then otherwise, thank you guys for listening. Honestly, it just means the most. Check out Alpha Beta Fox. And as always, I'm Declan Grogan.
I'm not a spy.
I'm smoking fruit from crack pipe.
And I'm in the market for a Tesla Model Y.
Just for 3 years.
Just,
3
but
years.
only for 3 years.
It's
Well,
so funny because I'm looking for a washer and dryer.
That's not.
and I'm a racist.